Welcome to the party.
Boom. Topic Thunder. Greg, you're here again.
I know. I did my laundry again.
You know-
Like I said, I was going to wear the same shirt again.
You know what, actually? I have an extensive wardrobe, and I just happened to pick out the exact same thing.
I own
Must be. Did they call it Kismet?
Could be.
All right. Well, cheers,
I
sir.
own like 8 of these.
Let's get this. Let's get this going. 8 beers you've had, or 8 shirts?
We could get into 8 beers and that'll be interesting.
That would be a very interesting topic, Thunder. For those of you that do not know how this works, we pick one topic and one topic only. Try to keep it between 9 to 12 minutes. We went a little overboard, I think, the last time. I'm not sure
We're
yet.
usually successful.
Yeah, usually. And then I lost my train of thought. I'm sure we're not
And
8 beers
then
in.
we do the random fact of the day and then
Random
we're out.
fact of the day, and then we're out. So, sit back, relax, ready to get your topic on. Random topic is today. Okay. Beach bod versus a dad bod. It's random, I swear to God. It's random.
Doesn't feel random.
I swear to God, it's random.
Bring me down here for this.
You want to go first?
Well, obviously, I've planted my flag in the dad bod camp. I don't know if that was totally by choice. Actually, it was, because I made a lot of other choices that just led me here.
But they were good tasting choices.
They were amazing tasting choices. Like philosophically, when I've talked to women, my wife included, and other women, they actually kind of like the dad bod a little bit more. Now, in that, the dad bod is not like a complete let yourself go and
Correct.
just like
Dad bod is not 4,000 pounds.
no,
No.
not at all. And it's
I'm sorry, I meant like 400, not 4,000.
but still, I mean, it's it's like the power lifter build versus like the more.
Hey man, sign me
Lesser.
up for what's his name? The Mountain Thor.
Oh yeah,
Sign me up for that.
that's a diet. That guy eats a lot.
Yeah.
And well, and even before we started this, we just mentioned randomly, History right now has got that show called The Strongest Men in History.
Good show.
So it was cool. The first one I watched was they were in Scotland and they were doing Scottish, like the Highland Games kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's a rule in the Highland Games that you cannot step on the field in shorts or pants. You have to be in a kilt.
Because that would go.
So-
I mean, that goes back to
Yeah, centuries old kind of
the
stuff.
day like Braveheart had it.
Yep.
It was a part in.
Yeah, they're doing a shot put more or less,
Right, yeah.
throwing a stone.
Yeah.
Now I'm a kilt wearer like on weekends and when I get home from work. I like the feel of it. I do have Irish and Scottish heritage there.
I think you said that entirely too fast. Slow it
Did
down.
I? Okay.
Yep.
I do wear kilts. That's what he really wanted to get at. I found a great company. They're comfortable. They're not terribly expensive.
He's looking for a sponsor, so anybody that wants to.
If Damn Near Kiltum wants to sponsor this show, we have room for you. So
I'll even try one on. I don't know if I'll mow lawns or anything, but
the camera shot will be screwed up, but I'm wearing one now. So I'm wearing their sport utility kilt.
if you want to stand up, go for it.
You have room. Am I going to step on your dog?
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah. So it's here. It's got the nice little apron on the front. Got some side pockets.
Just lift it up a little bit so they know.
No, I don't want to lift anything up. Here, I'll turn around.
There you go.
Okay, there you go. Full pockets.
There you
Whole
go.
deal.
There you go.
I'm never doing that on camera again.
Okay.
But what I meant to get at is like these power lifters, like their waistlines are 50 plus inches.
Yeah.
I mean, and they're some thick boys. Now, no one's going to go up to them and call them fat. I mean,
Right.
not a chance. But I recently went from about 325, 330, and I'm down to 250. And,
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, it was just making better choices, stuff like that. I achieved full dad bod by like eating whatever my kids didn't eat, like they have food left on their plate, rather than like throw it out or something like that. Okay, well, and it wasn't enough that you'd like keep it for the next meal.
Yeah.
But you're like, all right, give it to me, I'll finish it.
Right.
But do that for 13, 14 years, it added up.
Yeah. Right.
So, but I mean, just the recent poll that I saw, probably on like Snapchat or something, one of their news sites. They went around and they asked women dad bod versus beach bod,
Yeah.
and a lot of women like the dad bod because it's cuddlier. It's, you know, do you want to put your head on a pillow, or do you want to put it on some gravel?
It's a good point. I think it's bullshit. I really feel that you hit a highlight point there. Choices. I think that's the most important reason to not get to a dad bod is make healthier choices. I'm not gonna sit here and preach good eating and all that jazz. I really feel like fitness and nutrition is like religion. You can't push on anybody.
That's true.
You can educate them and then let them make their own decisions. That's how I really feel about it. But the whole thing about the girl not wanting a hot or a beach bod versus a dad bod, I think there are people that prefer different sizes and shapes for sure. But I think the majority of women say that so they don't feel the pressure to have to look a certain way.
You think?
I do. I really do. I think they think
Are you talking about like
if
the women prefer the dad bod, or they prefer like they're saying they prefer a dad bod?
I'm
so
saying
they don't
maybe
have
in
to...
their fantasies they prefer the six-pack guy,
Okay.
right? Or the beach bod. But I feel women, and maybe this is how society is, they feel they have to look prettier than the guy. Mm-hmm. And if the guy takes his shirt off and looks way better, and I've seen very good, attractive looking women think they're not good and attractive looking.
Right.
And they think it's because, and whatever they're comparing themselves to, I can just see them also comparing themselves to their boyfriend or their husband and going, damn it. Like, he.
Oh, so
see,
like,
see what I'm getting at? Maybe I'm not explaining it right.
No, I think you are, because I think I've seen that. I mean, I'm 41, so I've been around a little bit. Not around, but just I've been alive long enough to see, like, my friends, like, they get married, they have kids, and now they're in, like, either that post-kid or older kid kind of stage of life. And, like, if the dad or the man in the family he's out getting in shape doing stuff, and the mom hasn't gotten there yet, or for whatever reason isn't there,
right,
like, she's upset that her husband is getting in shape and losing weight and doing all these things. Because it's that, oh, no, he's going to look better. Not that he's going to look better than me, and that can't happen, but just the fear of, like, he's going to look better than me. And
want to look elsewhere.
Yeah, look elsewhere.
Right, yeah.
Which is, for most men, totally not true. I mean,
Absolutely
there are a
not
couple of
true.
assholes out there, and I'm going to say, like, it's not 100%. But
Of course not.
But most guys I know will be like, no, I'm just...
I also think that when people think beach bod, they think of those Jersey Shore guys who are into the gym, tan, and laundry, right? So they have that machoism where their body matters more than sitting back and watching a movie, right? The only reason I stay in shape is because, honestly, I have a lifelong goal of I want to do a burpee when I'm 90. And that's just so I can prove to myself that if I fall down, I can get up. That's my only reason for staying in shape. Plus to chase my little girl around.
Right. Yeah.
That's it.
And,
I don't need a six-pack. I don't need biceps out like The Rock or anything like that.
well, and the thing about some of those, like, the superhero workout, the guys that are on TV or movies that they look like that, I don't want to live the lifestyle, and even
No,
if
you really
like,
don't.
The workout that they have to do is insane, but then their diet sucks. I mean,
Talk to what was it, Chris Hemsworth? I think he was before he did Thor. He was the size of like. He was a beanpole. And they
like surfer guy.
Yeah, and they put him on a diet where he had to eat chicken and broccoli, I think 7 times a day.
Yeah.
And not good chicken, like chicken.
Yeah,
Like,
like
I
it's
just
been-
boiled it, or I roasted it,
Yeah.
and that's all it is, right? That's all it is, and that gets. And then when you're not eating chicken and broccoli, you're scarfing down protein shakes. Mm-hmm. You know, Hugh Jackman talks about it too. That
Yeah.
He was just. I think that's one of the reasons he quit being Wolverine.
It is
It's
one
like,
of the reasons he would. He's
dude,
like,
I'm done.
he's like in his 50s. He's like, I just don't want to do this.
I think that's why Chris Evans stopped being Captain America.
Could
He's
be.
like, dude, I can't stay in this type of shape.
I
I,
remember-
think Chris Evans likes to. He's in shape.
In shape, yeah.
But you got to get superhero shape is like being the Rock all the time.
It's an older version of the film, but I think it was like maybe the first Transporter film with Jason Statham.
Yes. Okay.
And I remember him like it was maybe the scene where he like had to roll around in oil, and it was like that fight scene.
Because you have to
But yeah, sure,
when you're
have a
fighting
fight scene.
millions of guys.
I get greased up every time I'm going to fight someone.
Absolutely. That's like 101.
So it was like in between takes, and they're like, "Hey, it's mealtime," and he's like, "Okay," and he goes over.
yeah, it just
and they
sucked.
have like this platter, and it's like chicken and like I just remember the chicken and the peppers, and he's like, "This is it," and he's like eating like 3 pepper sprigs, and he's like, "What I get? No dip,
Yeah.
no flavor."
Do you ever watch Chris Pratt on Instagram?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, when he does "What's my snack?"
Yeah, what's my snack? What's my snack?
He would say he gets so excited for that just simply because that's the only time he could literally have some sort of taste with what he was eating.
Right.
So everybody that wants to get those bods that look great on camera for the whole 15 seconds you see them when they're changing their shirt or something.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sacrifice in that, man. There's a lot of sacrifice.
Not
in that.
interested.
So I think Beachbod to me is not functional fitness. I shouldn't say it like that. That's wrong. I think I'm getting paged by my wife. Sorry, guys. I think Beachbod again. I think fits a certain stereotype of a beefcake. The guy that's actually in the mirror going, right, and he's only lifting 30 pounds because he's doing like 50 reps or something.
Yeah.
Whereas, the type of fitness I'm going for, I'm not really that concerned with my body shape or anything like that because I'm in a substantial relationship. I love my wife dearly, and I just want to be the healthiest version of me so they can depend on me. That's honestly where I'm at.
And I think that's interesting coming from you because you've had like the 6-pack and everything else. I never have. I mean, I've always been like the more defensive lineman build than anything else.
Right.
So, but Society had a thing recently where with Jason Momoa, Aquaman.
Yes.
So in Aquaman, he like while filming, he's doing the superhero diet, he's doing the superhero lifting so that he can look like that.
Right.
And recently there was a picture of him on vacation where he did like his 6-pack. It's still there. He's still trim, but
right angle.
it's just not. He's not flexed out. He's not all
Right.
bumpy. It's
Yeah.
it's. And people are like, "Ooh, is he going dad bod?" And I immediately wanted to be like, "Fuck you! That's not a dad bod. He's still in super shape."
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but it's society's view of what that is. But again, and I think the things that I've read is that women like maybe they want a vacation to the beach bod every once in a while, but coming home to the dad bod is kind of what it is.
Yeah, I think so because I think it's a guy that's not taking himself so seriously to where he's not putting himself first. I think that's what a dad bod screams. It's like, look, I don't have all this time to devote to this. I have to, take care of my kid. I have to take care of my wife. I have to work. I have to do podcasts. I have to, I have to do all these things.
The lawn
and so
isn't
that
going to
makes
mow
sense.
itself.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're
then,
right.
And we live in a wintry region of the United States. So, I mean, if you want to work out, go shovel some snow. That's a workout.
Do it for time.
Oh, my
Go
God.
as fast as you can go and see what
It
happens.
hurts so much.
Oh, of course it does. Not only that, don't you notoriously, I do this all the time, you misjudge the wind angle.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the snow just goes
Right in your
and you're
face.
like,
Yeah.
I love snow, I love snow, I love snow.
I love living here next to family. I love living here next to family. And
All
my
right.
mom's going to watch that. And I'm
So
gonna get something.
I don't know if we came to some sort of agreement, but we certainly talked about it.
We did. And I think this is something that we kind of disagree on, which doesn't happen too often.
Yeah, it doesn't happen too often. Yeah. So I say get in the middle somewhere. Get in the middle somewhere, you're good. That's what I say.
I say get to where your heart is good and your blood pressure is fine and you're not diabetic and look however the hell that looks.
Had to one up me, didn't you, Greg? With
Yes,
the
I
whole-
did.
yeah.
Yes, I did.
Fair enough. All right, sir. We will end our Topic Thunder with a random fact
what
of
do we
the
got?
day. If I can move my cursor over. There he is. And boom. Here is our random fact. It's booting, folks. Hang on. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, goodness.
Oh.
Greg, why don't you read this one for us, please?
Okay. Diarrhea was the leading cause of death in the American Civil War, and soldiers had an honor code against shooting someone that was pooping. Really?
You want to go first?
That's the leading cause of death during the Civil War?
Well, think about it, man. They probably... Well,
Well,
would the Civil War happen more in the South than the North?
well, it was kind of like in the middle, but I mean,
So
it
they're
stretched-
drinking swamp water and...
Well, yeah, and I can see where diarrhea happened, but the leading cause of death? I don't know. I don't know. I thought like more
The leading cause of death.
Yeah, that's what
Wow.
it says. There's no
The honor code. Can you imagine that? Walking up.
I think that should be universal.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
Pull up, fix yourself, and then I'm gonna...
So the idea is how you survive the Civil War is you pretend like you're pooping all the time. Somebody comes up to you, you go,
I don't
boom.
know. If I'm standing in a straight line versus another army standing in a straight line, and we're gonna shoot at each other, I think I'd be pooping anyway.
Yeah. Hey, wait, you sure you want to do this? I'm
Yeah.
pooping.
Hold on.
I'm pooping.
Everybody drop trowel so we don't get shot.
This is kind of off the subject, but not off the subject. Do you know that the reason why dogs, when they take a poop, they look back at you? Do you know why
No,
they
it's
do
a
that?
safety thing, isn't it?
Yeah, they're thinking like, hey, I watch you in the toilet, so you need to now watch me
Yeah.
so no predators get me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I heard that.
yeah. So there's your second interesting fact of the day. You're welcome. You're welcome, America. You're welcome. All right, that's it.
We're good.
So I think we're having such a good time, and I think we have a good rhythm going. Why don't we wear the same stuff again?
Okay, we can do that.
Sounds
Same
good.
hats too?
Maybe we should switch.
Switch hats.
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
All right. Topic Thunder out. Everybody, you guys take care. Greg, thank you for being here again. Appreciate it. Take care, everybody.